eagerly await your performance.
Got a charge attack ready.
It's time! Luck is on our side! Your turn!
Engaging. Boost gauge upgraded.
Ha! That was a decent fight!
Shall I make you a cup of tea, Mr. Zeman?
A gift from above, perhaps. Enough! Keep your wits about you. Prepare yourself for a fight.
Got a charge attack ready. Watch out, you're up against a large group.
Got a whole slew of them. It's done!
I shall handle this.
I won't lose! Activating skill.
Have some more! It's done!
No, you don't!
I shall handle this. I will
Engaging.
give. Please.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Like hell you are!
What? No chance!
A chance!
A chance!
Activating skill.
Like hell you are!
I won't hold back. Activating skill.
Have some more! Like hell you are! Like hell you are! Bring it on!
I will not falter!
Engaging skill.
Go on, Agnes!
Like hell you are!
Activating skill.
A chance! Brace yourself! All you, Agnes!
Boost gauge limit increased.
Bold of you!
Engaging skill. Deploying shield.
What?
No, you don't! I won't hold back. Activating skill.
I shall handle it!
Activating boost gauge limiter removed.
I shall handle it!
Engaging
Here!
Boost gauge upgraded.
Ha! That was a deep... fight?
Couldn't picture any different, Master.
Looks like a stopping point. We would do well to rest here.
Here goes.
Welcome, friends. How good of you to come. You sure took your sweet, sweet time. What's wrong? Lost your sense of urgency now that the countdown has stopped?
Screw off.
I've been looking forward to beating your ass.
You're going to pay for everything you've done.
You've hurt everyone here to some extent. Reset and Fairy in particular.
Melchoir is a criminal of the highest order. He and Dantes have done much evil, and will likely go on to do more if we do not stop them in their tracks.
I bet the destruction of Cray was your handiwork too. Even if you yourself didn't pull the trigger, you drafted the plan personally. Tell me, am I wrong?
So you've been going through that reporter's belongings, hmm? Well, you almost hit the bullseye. I didn't merely draft the plan. I dotted the I's and crossed every T. Only I could have envisioned such a marvelously devious scheme. Much to my delight, that wonderful little village was a rare model of racial harmony as well. The boss was beside himself with joy when I told him of my plan. We had to deliver results to our investors, and we did so by wiping Cray off the map.
You evil piece of...
You know full well that those investors wouldn't have expected you to go so far.
Oh, they most certainly did not. In fact, they were terrified beyond belief. Their reactions were utterly priceless. Eau Claire's in particular was gold. You should have seen him. He went as white as a sheet, and his voice was quavering like a little girl. I can hardly believe the famous Beauty's blade is his offspring. She's rather lucky she doesn't take after...
Shut up. In my line of business, I deal with so-called bad people on the regular. I don't discriminate, as long as they've got some sense of right and wrong. I'm willing to take work from Hayway, Jaegers, thugs, and hell, even the society. My door's open to them all. Not you, though. You're a special kind of bad. You didn't just cross the line, you obliterated it. Then you and your boss continued on your merry way like nothing ever happened. I know the Oathbreaker is partly to blame for how you turned out since he abandoned you and all, but frankly, I don't give a single shit about that. All I care about now is sending your ass on a one-way trip to hell. I've heard enough of your goddamn voice.
Hell yeah, man.
What do you say to a one-on-one brawl?
Huh?
Are you serious?
What an amusing proposition. I assume you're planning to rely on that Grendel of yours, no? But even with that tool at your disposal, defeating me alone is too great a task for an empty shell like you.
Say that?
You son of a...
What does he mean by empty shell?
As I feared.
I may not be privy to the finer points of your relationship to the boss, but I stumbled upon a rather enlightening detail about that very subject. You were once held in one of the DG cult's lodges. Couple that with the knowledge that the boss was one of its high priests, and it's easy to imagine what exactly went down between you two.
What?
He stabbed himself?
Wait! You aren't.
Oh, but I am. If you offer up your life within Pandemonium, you will be reborn as an undead.
This is eerily reminiscent of the Immortals and the Great Twilight.
So that is how Dante still lives.
Exactamundo!
in the world are those markings?
It's like when I turned into the tyrant. No, this might be even worse.
Oh, yes, I heard about that beast. If I'm not mistaken, it appeared in a similar manner 40 years ago. Though it would have been limited in what it could do. I have become one with pandemonium itself, so I can run wild to my heart's content. Now then, it is time for the event of the century. The prelude to the end of everything as we know it. Before the world is devoured by darkness, I'll enjoy a most wondrous feast. I'm going to dine on your blood.
He's about to attack!
You are not taking a bite out of me!
You bastard! Don't let him get the upper hand! We're gonna trounce this psycho! Deploying shards!
I guess this is where we say goodbye.
All alone. It's all you. My move now.
Deploying shield.
A chance!
Initializing drive. Deploying shield.
I won't hold back. Activating skill.
Darkness, envelop my foes!
Here goes.
Keep it up! It's working!
I couldn't be happier right now.
Time to close in!
Keep it up! It's working! I suggest we strike now.
Time to close in!
Keep it up! It's working! I suggest we strike now.
Darkness, envelop my foes!
I have to do something! I've got...
Boost gauge limit increased.
No, you don't! I won't let this chance slip by. No, you don't!
I shall handle this!
Engaging skill.
All alone. It's all you. All alone. It's all you. Here we go. Enjoy.
Chance!
I suggest we strike now.
Time to close in!
Keep it up! It's working!
Now this is fun!
I suggest we strike now.
Time to close in!
Keep it up! It's working!
Got a whole slew of them.
I suggest we strike now.
There!
Much appreciated.
No, you don't! No, you don't!
Deploying shield.
Like hell you are!
Bold of you.
Engaging skill.
Some more!
No, you don't!
I won't hold back.
I couldn't be happier right now.
Time to close in!
Keep it up! It's working!
Going all in.
Wide open! It's time!
Kill you.
I will address you all at once.
Activating
I know
skill.
endless. It's over. Radiant.
Boost gauge limiter removed. Deploying shield. Deploying shield. Deploying shield.
A chance!
I suggest we strike now.
Keep it up! It's working!
Time to close in!
I suggest we strike now.
I couldn't be
I will
happier
address you
right
all at
Activating
once
skill.
closely. Accelerating. It's over. Radiant.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Gotcha!
Deploying shield.
This is how I feel. Take this!
A chance! I'll get them all at once!
Boost level
Activating
maximum
drive.
strength. Deploying shield.
This is how I feel. Take this!
I have to do something! I've got...
Boost gauge Deploying limit shield. increased.
No, you don't!
Deploying shield.
This is how I feel. Take this!
No, you don't!
I shall handle this!
I suggest we strike now.
Focus unleashed. Engaging skills.
Cosmo howling ruin! Celestial impact!
Boost gauge upgraded. Focus unleashed. Engaging skills.
This is how I feel. Take this! This is how I feel. Take this!
I won't hold back.
Activating skill.
Gotcha.
Deploying shield.
This is how I feel. Take this!
My move now.
I'll kill you.
Got a whole slew of them. Time for the main event. Vandalize! Raid!
You're wasting your time.
Deploying shield. Engaging skill.
This is how I feel. Take this!
I won't let this chance slip
Activating
by.
skill.
Gotcha.
Like hell you are!
This is how I feel. Take this!
Here goes. Master, I need your help.
Engaging skill.
All move. It's all you.
Deploying shield.
I'll take you on.
Initializing drive. Activating skill.
This is how I feel. Take this!
Chance! Time for the main event! Vandalize! Raid! Here goes. Brace yourself! Vandalize! Raid!
Deploying shield.
No chance. Bold of you.
Engaging skill.
Cosmo! Holding ruler! Select your impact! No chance!
This is how I feel. Take this!
Now it's my turn.
Time to close in!
Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Activating skill.
I will be quick.
This is how I feel. Take this!
I'll take you on.
Initializing drive.
Adios! Till we meet again.
I misjudged you.
Like hell you are! A chance!
feel. Take this! This is how I feel. Take this!
I won't hold back.
A chance activating skill.
Have some more!
This is how I feel. Take this!
Well, this sucks.
No! They're stunned!
I'll kill you.
All you on, yes!
Activating drive.
Much appreciated.
Here I go.
Wide open!
Mr. Seaman!
Engaging skill.
Like hell you are!
I won't let this chance slip by.
Activating
Watch
skill.
closely. Accelerate! It's over! Radiant Saber! Here I go.
Activating
I
skill.
It's over! Radiant Saber!
A chance!
Take them down!
Eat this!
Deploying shield.
This is how I feel. Take this!
Will not falter!
Engaging skill.
You really, really don't know when to quit.
Go on, yes!
Initializing drive.
Much appreciated.
Here goes.
This is how I feel. Take this!
No, you don't!
No chance!
This is how I feel. Take this!
Bold of you! Oh,
This is how I feel. Take this!
I won't hold back.
Energy output. Activating skill.
Sucker!
Miss Claudel!
Initializing drive.
This is how I feel. Take this!
Forgive me, everyone. There!
Thanks, pal. A chance!
No, you don't!
This is how I feel. Take this!
A chance! Brace yourself! Vandalize! Raid! Like hell you are!
This is how I feel. Take this!
A chance! Activating drive.
Like hell you are!
A sincere thanks.
This is how I feel. Take this!
I shall handle this!
Engaging skill.
A chance! Time for the main event! Ha!
Fans alive! Brave! Up to you, Reset!
Activating skill.
Sucker! Like hell you are!
This is how I feel.
Take this! Like hell you are!
This is how I feel.
Take this! Like hell you are!
I'll take you on.
Certain arts will be more effective.
How can you be so stubborn?
Here goes. It'll feel. Reset.
Activating skill.
Have some more!
No, you don't.
Like hell you are!
I shall handle this.
Engaging skill.
Sucker! Like hell you are!
This is how I feel.
Take this!
You're up.
A chance! There!
Mr. Arkwright.
They're stunned!
I won't let this chance slip by.
Activating skill.
Have some more! A chance! Brace yourself! Fans alive! Brave! Master, I need your help!
Engaging skill.
Sucker!
I'll take you on.
Activating skill.
Have some more!
This is how I feel.
Take this!
I won't hold back.
Sucker!
Mr. Zeman.
Sucker!
Here I go.
Engaging
All
skill.
or nothing. Cosmo holding ruin. Celestial impact.
Like hell you are!
This is how I feel.
Take this! Like hell you are! A chance!
Gotcha.
This is how I feel.
Take this!
I'll take you on.
Certain arts will be more effective.
You're a pain. Just finish this already.
Activating skill.
Sucker! Like hell you are!
I shall handle
Engaging
this.
skill.
Sucker! Bring it on!
You're joking.
Nice. Moving on up.
I won't stop here. Stats upgraded.
One can always stand to improve.
What's this? Don't tell me. The fun's over already.
Thank the goddess for that.
I trust you understand what happens when an undead has been vanquished?
Time for you to accept your fate.
Oh, but the party had only just gotten started. What a bummer. Oh well. The boss's plan will come to fruition all the same. He will make sure the whole world is engulfed in pandemonium. Perhaps you will spread it in his place.
What a ridiculous notion. Van would never do such a thing.
Exactly. Whatever happens, we'll overcome this ordeal together.
Yep. Just like we always have.
Damn, guys.
How boring. This is no fun at all. Well, whatever. There's no telling what the future has in store. I hope it involves all of you suffering the most gruesome deaths imaginable. I want you all to succumb to fear and despair.
And I want you to shut up and go to hell already. Oh, and before you do, let me ask you one thing real quick. We got a message from someone by the name of C. Was that you?
Oh,
I had nearly forgotten about that.
What on earth are you blathering about now? I didn't... Wait. See? I wonder...
What? You know something?
As if I tell you. I wouldn't want to spoil someone else's surprise, but I will say that it's not the boss. I'll let your imaginations run wild from there. Don't trouble your pretty little heads about it, though. After all, you'll be dead soon enough.
Creepy to the bitter end. Wouldn't shock me if he was only pretending to know the answer. You know, just to get a rise out of us.
You really think he would do that? Actually, that's a silly question. Of course he would.
It's very much in character for him.
Either way, we're gonna have to put a pin in the whole thing with C. Now that everyone's least favorite nutcase is down, all we gotta do is take out the mastermind. And once we've returned the city to normal, life will all go back to the way it was. We're almost at the finish line, gang. We just gotta make one last sprint to the end. I can see Mr. Prez sliding us a big, fat paycheck under the table after all's said and done. And that'll pay for all the sweets and sauna trips we could ever want.
My dude, please get some new interests. I'm begging you.
still, that sounds super fun. It does, and I'm sure Dad will compensate us. After all, he did say we can consider this a job from him.
We're due a proper celebration when this comes to an end.
Agreed. I suggest we go all out, and aim to make our gathering the other day look modest by comparison.
Yeah. Sounds like the perfect time to crack open some cold ones.
Oh, I didn't take you for a beer drinker. All the ones I know are old men.
I mean, we can all get some wine and champagne together.
But I'm a minor.
All right, time for the final stretch. We've got a Genesis to claim and a Dante's to thrash.
Right.
Hell yeah! Let's rock!
like a nice chest.
Watch it. That one's big.
A gift from above, perhaps.
What in the world?
A vast amount of spiritual energy is converging around that point.
I believe it's safe to say that beyond there lies the heart of the tower.
Best point found!
Whew, that hits the spot.
Maintenance mode engaged. Shard skills updated. Looks like a new shard skill.
Maintenance mode activated. Skill loadout updated.
Whew, that hits the spot.
That looks like our final destination.
The Genesis is reacting. That must mean the 7th is near.
Guess it's the end of the road then.
Isn't that the song from Dingo's recording? That's right. It's called La Aracianes. It was a popular song during the revolution a century ago.
I believe they once considered making it the official national anthem of Calvard.
Yeah, but they decided against it. They went with Swear on the White Cloves instead.
It is a song about the fall of the nobility and the rise of the people. In theory, I feel fit for the freshly minted revolutionary government. Alas, there was a hint of a lingering fondness for the old kingdom in the lyrics. And they couldn't change them because the song was too well known at that point. So they went with a different tune.
We didn't come here for a history lesson, you prick.
Perhaps not, but I welcome you all the same, Arkride. And I will extend my warmest greetings to your employees and your concierge. It's good to see you as well, Roaring Lion.
I have cast that name aside. You would do well to forget it.
The past is a matter of great import on this particular occasion, so I'm afraid I can't do that. And I can't forget yours either, Agnes Gramhar. You may hide under a false name, but you can't pull the wool over my eyes.
Right. That would be your real name, wouldn't it?
Guess I never really thought about it before.
Yes, I've been using my mother's maiden name ever since my father took up office. It's what our protection service recommended 2 years ago. I've just gotten used to it at this point.
I was caught off guard by your father's intervention in this affair. Though I shouldn't have been surprised. He has always been a man of action. He's quick to conduct blackmail and other self-serving political decisions. That's part of why I believed there was room for negotiation between us, but that ship has sailed.
I'm sorry, what?
The President of the Republic would never cut a deal with a man who wiped out an entire village.
Especially when it's his people. My father wouldn't stoop to your level.
I wouldn't be so sure of that if I were you. I've heard rumors that he entered into an agreement with the Society. But let's put that aside. I shouldn't be driving a wedge between you and your father. Your relationship with him is fractured enough as it is. So we can leave it at that. Though I am curious as to how he merged the Epstein bloodline with his own.
Actually, he didn't really. Her grandmother was adopted, so she's not a blood relative of Epstein. You really like getting under people's skin, don't you, Dantes? Actually, what do we even call you now? Don Dantes? His Highness Prince Dantes? Or High Priest Dantes of the DG cult? While we're at it, let me ask you something else. Back in Orosion, it didn't seem like you knew for sure that I was your target. But that's changed now, hasn't it? Have you been waiting for me specifically all this time? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like all of this pandemonium nonsense was just a ploy to draw me in.
What? Really?
Your arrogance truly astounds me, boy. Bringing you here was merely one part of my grand scheme, not the focal point. My primary goal is, and always was, to create and spread pandemonium throughout the world. My ambitions lie beyond the ruined kingdom and the fallen cult. Even Armada was simply a means to an end. The day I stole this power from you, my very reason for being changed forever. I will expose the true form of this nation, as well as this continent. A world hinged on lies. And I will do so by taking the form of ultimate fear.
You're gonna do what now? Wait. Hold up.
What did you mean by the day I stole this power from you?
You saying you took something of Van's? What for?
No way. Is that what turned the capital into pandemonium? With the Genesis as its conduit?
Precisely. It all began 11 years ago, when I received a curious report from one of our lodges. They captured a boy who was born with a demonic element, and they were attempting to extract it by any means necessary. The members of the DG cult were out of their minds. Not that I'm in a position to judge, of course. But to them, no idea was taboo. Anything was fair game as long as it furthered their goal to reject the existence of the goddess. Nevertheless, the vast majority of their misbegotten schemes came up empty, but on occasion, they would happen upon a gold mine. And their crowning achievement was finding the diabolic core that resided in the boy. That core possessed unspeakable power. It had no place within this realm of existence. It was a forbidden fruit that was ripe for the taking. So naturally, I seized it. I told them to hand it over, and they couldn't very well refuse the request of Calvardian royalty and their high priest. Before that day, I had no dreams nor ambitions to speak of. I led a hollow existence. But the moment I laid eyes on that core, I instantly came alive. I was drawn to its radiant beauty, and I was sucked in by its blackened splendor. I welcomed it into my body, and then I was reborn. Eventually, the cult came under fire by the Society, and then it was nearly annihilated by a large-scale operation led by a famous bracer. But I avoided the fate that befell the cult. I escaped, using my newly acquired demonic power. After that, I began my life anew in the Mafia. I deceived Armada's witless leader with ease and put him to the sword. Then I gathered minions who would do my bidding, including Melchoir, who hailed from the group that was birthed by my former abode.
Van.
I had no idea those lost 7 years were filled with so much trauma.
You had a diabolic core inside you? What even is that?
You knew about this all along, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I assisted with the operation that eradicated the cult. During the mission, I chanced upon Van, who had miraculously survived, yet lost the will to live. I then treated his physical and mental wounds. 4 years later, our paths crossed once more, while he was wandering aimlessly after dropping out of school.
Bet you regret bumping into me after all the trouble I caused you from that point on.
You went through all that too, Van?
Huh? Too?
Sorry for not coming clean about this sooner, Catra. You ain't like me, though. You picked yourself back up and started a new life. You've even got a family, and a nice one at that.
You're right. I've got the Professor, Essie, and Yang, who have all helped me get back on my feet. And there are others in the Institute, Artisanal District, and Vern whose shoulders I can lean on. I have many people whom I treasure dearly. But isn't that the same for you? You have many loved ones in your life who will support you however they can.
Yeah. I'm thankful for all the people who have stuck by my side. And I should thank you for the long-winded exposition, Dantes. Say, have you ever considered a career in film? You'd make a half-decent narrator. You're letting those badass vocal cords go to waste. Why don't you ditch this Mafia gig and shoot for a big debut on the big screen? I'll even set you up with Gotti. Who knows? Maybe you'll land yourself a starring role in a sexy romance flick with Judith.
Oh, hell no!
Ridiculous. I can never return to an ordinary life in this world, nor do I have any desire to. All I want is for this meaningless chapter of existence to draw to a close. And I will write its end myself. Come forth, Apeiron!
What the hell is that?
That sword is covered in ominous miasma.
It's those glyphs again!
So you've become an undead too?
That can only mean one thing. You definitely perished that day in the palace.
Indeed. And of course, this is not the Empire's curse at work. In order to unleash the full breadth of the Diabolic Core's power, I had to cast aside the shackles of mortality. So I put my plan into motion. First, I burned Cray to the ground, so that I could set the stage for the game in Oracion. That village made for the perfect sacrificial lamb. And like a lamb to the slaughter, you, Arkwright, the owner of this core, heard my call, followed me into the city, and plunged your sword into my chest. Thanks to you, I have been reborn as an undead, and now I wield the power to use the Genesis to unfurl pandemonium throughout the land.
How could you? People's lives aren't just toys for you to play around with! You killed all those people and crushed their hopes and dreams for such a stupid, selfish reason?
I thought Melchoir was the lowest of the low. But clearly I was wrong!
I'm sorry, Dantes.
What?
I'm guessing you weren't always quite this twisted. You lived a life bound by your birth, and after that, you were forced to rely on a cult of lunatics who you wanted nothing to do with. Then your luck went up in smoke, because you met me. The core inside me changed you forever. What happened to Cray, Dingo, and those who died in Oracion, and even Pandemonium itself, all comes back to one troublesome punk.
Van, that's not...
That's bullshit and you know it.
This isn't your fault, Van.
The world does not revolve around you, Van Arkwright. I have walked this path of my own free will, and every choice I've made has been mine, and mine alone. How dare you imply otherwise? I will not stand to be pitied by the likes of you. Once you finally breathe your last, the final factor will be unleashed. And then the diabolic core that dwells within me will become whole and return to its true form. At long last, you will finally be mine, empty husk.
Not if we have anything to say about it.
The crap that's coming out of your mouth is as dumb as your hair, asshole!
We cannot and will not overlook what you are saying about Mr. Arkwright.
You take those words back! I won't stand for you calling Van an empty husk. He's a wonderful human being. And he's someone who is dear to us all.
Now that I know you're beyond saving, I can take comfort in finishing you off one last time. And I'm not just doing that to get my core back. It's a Spriggan's job to take out power-hungry bastards when no one else can!
How amusing! I look forward to seeing you try!
I'll take you on.
Time to bring an end to this charade.